Creatives, welcome to the Daily Pick a Card and Birthday Reading for September 4th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 7 of diamonds. If you were born before sunrise, you're actually yesterday's card, which was an 8 of diamonds. So the way this works is that we read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about the 7 of diamonds day and what kind of energy that means that we could bump into, the high vibe or the low vibe. And then we're going to wish the 7 of diamonds a very happy birthday and see where you are being invited to take a look into how you might raise your vibration, therefore gathering beautiful energy to draw on whenever you need to manifest. All right, let's turn over card number 1. You have the 4 of Hearts. This is a beautiful card to get today, folks. This is stability. This is really having enough groundedness about you that you're going to be just fine. This is stability emotionally and really being able to self-comfort, having that sacred space, if you will, within and without. So you could feather your favorite nook and or just ensconce in it today and really, sip that cup of tea and have a really lovely day where you're feeling really good and having that stability. It's beautiful. I love that card for this. It can also be about having that heart, that happy partnership that is balanced and really having that stability for you and your family of family or friends or whoever you are looking to spend some time with today. All a good idea, all fun, all really, really just kind of pleasant all the way around. Good card. Let's see what we get for the second card. We've got the 5 of Diamonds. So the 5 of Diamonds is an interesting card to get here too, because, it is a mover and a shaker card. This is you just figuring out your opportunities of abundance, manifesting with the best of them, and just gleaming all of these really lovely tools to spruce up your skills and talents and the way you make a living. It is you figuring out a better way, often done through trial and error, often done through a lot of obviously seeing what does work with what doesn't work, but there's some sorting through as to how to better take care of what you value. So it's you getting the upgrade, sprucing it up your own self, and figuring out how to do that for you. And let's look at card number 3. We've got the 8 of Clubs. So this one is in the 7 of Diamonds birth chart. I take a look at it to the chart of the day before I do the readings. And you, 7 of Diamonds, have this on your Neptune. It's in the Queen position. So if you have a Queen in your chart, then you need to go and look at it there. Otherwise, just take a look up in that upper 7s and see where your Neptune is. It kind of brings it back to that. And you can look at this reading today from that point of view, kind of pull the thread on it. The Seven of Diamonds does not have a queen in their birth spread, but that doesn't mean that you don't. So go and have a look to see how that energy might bump up into you and what you're doing today. So, what energy do we have here? This is really kind of beautiful because this is Rahu energy. They call it the big think. It is a lot of work, very creative, slightly elusive, slightly out of reach, being in that Neptunian realm. However, it is also very grounded and very methodical in the way to process what comes through. Intellectually being secure in your knowledge, loving the learning of knowledge, just, a real professor type, really getting in there, finding that perfect book that is going to give you, give you exactly what you need to round out your thinking on what you need to be thinking on. thinking, and more thinking. However, it's doing it in the best way possible. This card relates to you and your explorations. It's the Chariot card in the Major Arcana. It has that connotation of being activated around the age of 42. So if you're in it, go look at your Rahu and see where you are in being invited to put on the big think around it. So if you're the Seven of Diamonds today, for you, it's that Six of Hearts. So how can you become even more stable? How can you just get that stability between how you work hard for something and then enjoy the success of it emotionally and spiritually, connecting to that fruitfulness, if you will, of your emotional connectivities. Sweet. And we have Jupiter energy, very joyful, very go get it, go having a good time with all the sorting through, seeing, all the gleaming that you're doing, getting all of those beautiful tidbits to work with. And the Four of Hearts, the fours, the red fours, encompass that High Priestess Mercury energy. So you want to go and see what you have there with that Mercury position in your chart, understanding that that High Priestess energy is just so beautifully connected to the guidance and the wisdom from your guides, your daimon. So this energy is actually the one that delivers whatever you need. So as far as manifesting, right? It's beautiful. The Magician is before her. So the Magician is all about grounding into that ability to understand how connected we all are. The image with the hand to the sky and the other to the ground, knowing that you have every tool. You just need to remember that you have it. It's beautiful the way the Magician works. And once you make that connection, that's when the High Priestess delivers the gift of epiphany. Just beautiful. All right. So Mercury position, Jupiter position, Rahu position, and see where this all lands for you on this Seven of Diamonds day. So the sevens You know the sevens, they are all about the gateway, how to get there from here, how to let go of the gravity of that seventh position of Saturn and move on into the lighter, more ethereal realms of being. There's so much to let go of for sevens. It's overwhelming sometimes. And for the Seven of Diamonds, it's no different. So we're all looking at that way to lighten the load, keeping in a more inviting and open way of receiving and understanding that it is what is necessary and what we need to do for our growth, right? So, yeah, Saturn energy and death card energy, spiritual gateway. It's all about letting go. It's all about embracing a new you. Now, you do that through these life cycles, and that happens because you realize sometimes with maturity that you have to take yourself out of the victim mode. Sevens have this thing that they need to really extract themselves from this victim mode. It's either that or the perpetrator mode or being in that defender mode. Those three modes keep you stuck. When you can step out of those and become the watcher, that sits back and stays still while you absorb what's going on, that is where you find your strength. So for a Seven of Diamonds, this day for all of us is going to have some of that in it. So we could easily get triggered today into seeing where we need to let go of something that we thought was serving us, but we see now that it no longer serves us. So the Seven of Diamonds is a semi-fixed card. It gets activated with the Nine of Hearts. So if you have a Nine of Hearts in your chart, look to see where that might be and understand that today for you, it gets activated. So you've got an even better chance of having this come around for you to work on. They are all in the upright position. So we are at least in the higher vibration of things where we're not going to get triggered into that lower vibration behavior and conducting ourselves at that level. We're going to be able to see what needs to be done because we've got this beautiful Eight of Clubs here, that grounding vision of where we really need to go, how we need to explore what comes up for us today, our Rahu. And you know, that Seven of Diamonds is that entrepreneur spirit. It's a positive attitude. It's that 1 in a million card where you can take a calculated risk today. And it may even, in this Virgo season, give you that silver, sparkly tongue that gets you exactly what you want and what you need. If you're in this deacon, where we all are, but if you're that Seven of Diamonds, you could really immediately see how to solve that problem practicality, and really understand how to have that tumble off your tongue in a persuading, creative way. It's really pretty beautiful. if you can stay out of your catch-22, right? Not getting overwhelmed, not being overbearing, that kind of thing. Relentless and obsessive about what it is you're trying to grasp, because you are 7 of diamonds. You cannot do that. That is not what is going to serve you the best. So we're looking at hard work, having that charismatic, beautiful, shiny work that you're doing and really shining through with that. So we all have that ability to do today. So, yeah, what are we doing? Well, we're stable, very stable. 4 of hearts, 8 of clubs. We're stable, and we are being invited to explore our values, how we go about getting our values, what we do with what we value, how we take care of it, and what kind of energy we go with, because this is Jupiter energy, and it's joyful and it's pleasant and it's happy to explore and sort it through. It's all good with the 5s. They see an opportunity and they go for it with really pretty much clarity, that they understand that there could be some work involved, and yay, it's all fun, it's all the journey, it's all creative, it's all sparkly. It's all good. So this is the day. Hopefully we get through it and we glean those nuggets, and it is a brilliant, positive, encouraging day for all of us. All right, let's move on to the birthday. Happy birthday, 7 of diamonds. I hope you stick around for this, because it often relates back and has a lot more information to share. So let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle. This is where you are being invited to explore the possibilities of how you might raise your vibration quicker than usual. Actualization. You will achieve your full potential by virtue of your creativity and your honest pursuit of the truth. How beautiful is that? That is absolutely perfect. Yes, pursuit of the truth. So it's you really getting down and grounded with who you are at your core. You understanding that the truth really is so amazingly necessary in order to sort through what you do in life, which is perfect because you have the 2 of diamonds on your ecliptic, which is really pretty perfect in doing just that, figuring it out, what's working. That's what you do day in, day out. And how? By figuring out that Rahu 6 of hearts, that the 8 of clubs in that Neptune position, the Queen position, is inviting you to explore with creativity, with dream work, with finding a way to thin the veil between this world and the next. You, as a diamond, have that ability to tap into that. You have a beautiful chart. You've got knowing that less is more with that 5 of spades in your sun position. It's golden. And you know with your ecliptic that 2 of diamonds is always going to provide something for you to work on, to connect with, to see the opportunity and take advantage of. You just have to put in the work. And what the spirit guides are asking you to do with that is to be really more truthful and honest than you've ever been before. So where does that come in? That catch-22 for you is the Six of Diamonds. Now, the Six of Diamonds card is tomorrow, so definitely check out that video. It will have something for you there because it's in your Pluto. This is where things blow up, they get in the way, they come out of left field, and it is all about tripping you in that pursuit of knowing really what's best for the soul. Feels good to win, to gather something, to acquire something, to be validated from an outside source for it. But it's easy to get lost in the pursuit of the work, the value that you glean in putting in the work. It's all in there for you for this. And to feel it, you've got that Six of Diamonds on your Pluto. That's your catch-22. You've got your Six of Hearts in the Rahu. Put the big think on for these things. Whenever you get that opportunity, ask yourself, you're perfect for making that list of pros and cons of how it's going to benefit you and how it's going to really add to who you are as a core spirit being. Where will that take you? How can you use it for the better good, right? For the greater good. It's beautiful in that respect. All right, so that's your clue as to how to raise your vibration. Because once you do that, once you, as I say at the end of the day, can look back and say, yeah, that was good. I feel good about that. That's going to give you that energy to store away, to pack in, fill whatever vessel you need filling so that you can draw on that when it comes time to manifest. Beautiful. See what you get for the spirit and nature. The Two of Hearts. I love this. This is your Jupiter position. Perfect. You connecting that Two of Hearts, emotional connection. This is moon energy, empress energy. This is the energy that for you can be elusive. That's the thing with the Jupiter position. It is about not actually ever having that come to a full realization. It makes it a little trickier for you with your ecliptic, obviously, because you are on the path to do exactly that. Yet it is being diverted in some way before you can have it happen for you. This is your life work to deal with. That disappointment, that how you keep going with that making lemonade out of lemons. The truth part is really the key to this is really asking that very, very important question of what wolf is it feeding? Is it feeding the wolf that wants to just have everything, that is reckless in how it goes about getting things, the ego? Or are you going to feed the wolf that is your soul? How can you acquire these things, whatever it is that Two of Diamonds is bringing you? How can you acquire that? How can you explore it? Take advantage of this opportunity, because that's what it's there for. This is your thing over and over and over again, your life path to do this. The more that you can accomplish that, golden, so freaking sweet. That you will have that 1 in a million chance happening for you. Absolutely. You can manifest with the best of them. And it is all about realizing the shortcomings in your chart, how to move past those and really settle into how to build what you do have, how to take advantage and feed the soul, right? That is it for you right there. All right, let's see what you get for the Wishcraft. Be an animal. I share my world with animals, which have all kinds of strengths. So be a watcher for animals that visit you, that you see on TV, on Facebook, on wherever your social media is. Get yourself a tarot deck of animal spirit. Pull a card daily. See what you can glean from an animal. An animal is purely soul. They are just soul beings. It's so beautiful. What a beautiful message for you. And such a gentle, kind delivery for it, too. You've got everything you need in your chart. It's all there. Happy birthday. Best of luck to you. Carpe diem for all of us. Let's take advantage of this day in the best way possible. And as always, let's get creative, kindly, and curiously on our journey.